Today, I'm going to be making peanut butter cereal treats. This recipe is from Taste of Home's Simple and Delicious magazine. This is from May, June 2007. And for this recipe, you're going to need 30 large marshmallows. We bought the Great Value brand, Walmart. You need 3 tablespoons of butter, 1 tablespoon of peanut butter. We're using Jif. 6 cups of peanut butter Captain Crunch, and 1.5 cups of milk chocolate M&Ms. You also need some spray because you want to spray a 9 by 13 inch pan with the cooking spray. Normally I would use parchment paper, but with this being cereal, sometimes parchment paper doesn't work, and it's very, very rarely. But because this is with cereal, I just wanted to make sure that it was going to work properly. So for the first time I'm making them, I'm using vegetable oil. It says in a large saucepan, you want to combine the marshmallows, butter, and peanut butter. So I'm going to go ahead. My stove is turned on, so I'm going to go ahead and put my butter in there. And then I'm going to count out my 30 marshmallows, and I'm going to put those in the pan. So you're gonna have a lot left in your bag. That's how much you have left. And then we need our tablespoon of peanut butter. Combine the marshmallows, butter, and peanut butter. Cook and stir over medium-low heat. So I'm gonna get I'm gonna use a wooden spoon. And we're going to cook this over medium-low heat. And then while this is heating up, I'm just going to take this opportunity to open up my cereal and have it ready to go. I want it to be ready to go. So because we're going to, after this is melted, we're going to remove this from the heat. And I don't want it to take forever. I'm also going to open up my M&Ms and have those ready. And I'm going to grab a pot holder to lay on the counter over here because we are, like I said, we are going to be removing this from the heat, and I'll want to work over here at the counter. This is melted. I'm going to take it off the heat. And now we need to add 6 cups of cereal. And at the same time, we're going to add 1.5 cups of M&Ms. I think that's going to be about that whole package. Yeah, that was that whole package. That was a 10-ounce package. So just know you're going to need the whole thing. And then we're going to stir this together. And then we're going to put this in our pan and pat it down flat. And then we're going to let this cool completely, and then we'll come back and we will cut these into bars. pat them. I'm gonna pat them down a little bit with my fingers because I can get it better. And then that spoon, it's stuck to the spoon a little bit. It's not sticking to my fingers at all. So just use your fingers and then let it cool, and we'll probably wait, I don't know, maybe half an hour or so, and we'll come back. This has been cooling for how long, you think?
Probably half an hour.
Probably half an hour. So you're supposed to get like 2 dozen of these, and I'm just gonna cut them the way that I want to cut them. You can tell they're wanting to come right out of there pretty easy. So I'm gonna cut it like I would cut a piece of cake. And we'll see how this comes out of here. Huh? That did pretty well. It's sticking together.
It's basically just like a Rice Krispie treat.
Yeah, it is. Let me get another one. I just wondered how well they would stick together. Yeah, it looks pretty good. It's wanting to stick together fine. This section of the magazine is for recipes that require just 5 ingredients or fewer. So it says visit www.bestsimplerecipes.com to find more of these simple recipes. So I don't know if that website will still be good or not. Hopefully it will, because like I said, this is from 2007. So you can go there and see if you want. But it says kids will love these colorful, crunchy bars from Christy Porter in Shipshewana, Indiana. I have no idea if I just said that right. They're a fun twist on the traditional marshmallow crispy treats, and because they're such a cinch, older kids could whip up a batch on their own. So I can see why they're saying older kids, because when I had the pan and I was scraping it into my big lasagna pan, you have to be careful because you could burn yourself doing that.
But marshmallow, once they stick to you, it's like napalm. It's just going to stick to you and burn.
Exactly. So you do have to be careful.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. I made these probably way too big, but you know.
That's all right. I tell you what, with the amount of marshmallow you used, it's just barely enough marshmallow to hold it together.
I agree. I think you could use more. Because it is staying together. It is. But
It's like cheese.
if you had used, what do you think, instead of 30, just a few more, then it might have been even better. I like the flavor of this. I also like that it's easy to eat. I was afraid looking at it that it was going to be hard. It's not hard.
No, it's as hard as the cereal is. That's as hard as it is.
Yeah.
My only comment, I would not use regular M&Ms in that. I would use Reese's Pieces or something peanut buttery.
Okay.
Because I don't really get a lot of the peanut butter flavor. I mean, the cereal is what's adding the peanut butter, and it's not very strong. But can you imagine if you put Reese's Pieces in there, or peanut butter M&Ms or something?
And the thing is, we had Reese's Pieces. We could have totally used Reese's Pieces.
Yeah, who would have thought?
But you don't know until you try something. And I tell you why I agree with you is because my comment about these was going to be, I really like them, but truly all you taste is M&M.
Yeah, the M&M and a little bit of the cereal flavor.
M&M's, I've said this every time we try M&M's. M&M chocolate is a very distinctive, specific chocolate. It doesn't taste like Hershey's. It doesn't taste like other chocolate. It's M&M chocolate. And when you have an M&M, you know it. It's like, yep, that's M&M. That's why you can always, it's easy to tell a knockoff because it's like, this doesn't taste like M&M. But really, I think the reason why you're buying the Captain Crunch peanut butter and you're adding peanut butter, the tablespoon of peanut butter to your marshmallows was because they're supposed to taste like peanut butter. If you get an M&M in your bite, which I have in every bite, that is all you're going to taste. You're not going to taste the peanut butter at all. So I'm going to try to get a bite without an M&M.
Well, what's funny is they're called peanut butter cereal treats.
Right.
And it really doesn't taste like peanut butter.
No, it tastes like M&M.
You're right though. If you get even one M&M in your bite, that's all you taste.
That's it.
I do like the texture though. But as far as the peanut butter goes, you might as well have just done Rice Krispies and M&Ms. I mean, it's literally the same difference. I mean, you don't taste the peanut butter enough.
You know what though? I took my M&Ms out of that one.
It has a nice flavor.
And I really like the peanut butter.
That's what I'm saying. If you did a Reese's Pieces or
that's what you need to do is you need to do Reese's
peanut butter
Pieces.
M&Ms or something.
So that's what I would do if I made these again. I would do, instead of 1.5 cups of M&Ms, do 1.5 cups of Reese's Pieces. And that's going to make all the difference in the world.
You can also do the peanut butter M&Ms if you want, if you had those.
But they're bigger.
They're bigger and they don't taste the same.
Right.
Reese's Pieces have a very specific flavor.
They have those specific Reese's flavor peanut butter that everybody loves. So I do think these are easy. I do think they're fun. And they have a good flavor.
Yep.
I just think it could have been even better with Reese's Pieces.
Reese's Pieces and about 5 to 10 more marshmallows.
Yes, yes. So I hope you enjoyed the video and thanks for watching.